Today on RUTV, we learn how students can prepare for the upcoming PSAT.
Then we check in with sports.
So don't look away, because it all starts right now on RUTV.
Good morning, Seahawks. Today is Friday, September 8th, and I'm Sienna Lewis.
And I'm Eleni Wankwo. With the PSAT being open for grades 9 to 11 this year, it may seem stressful to take a 4-hour-long test with different sections.
But don't worry, we talked to reporter Grace Carroll for tips on how to do well in the PSAT.
The Preliminary Scholastic Aptitude Test, aka the PSAT, is just a month away, and for the first time ever, RUHS has made it so that the underclassmen will be able to take the test on Wednesday, October 11th alongside our juniors. However, this is not just another standardized state test. The PSAT is an exam taken nationwide to help students prepare for the SAT and earn the opportunity to qualify for various scholarships and personalized recommendations that will help students be more successful in taking steps towards college and career readiness. RUTV spoke to some knowledgeable Seahawks about what students should expect as they prepare for the PSAT.
My name is Molly Lauer. I'm one of the assistant principals here at Redondo Union, and I am the person who is overseeing the administration of the PSAT here. The PSAT literally means practice SAT, so it is a way for students to practice taking the SAT later on when they're applying to colleges. It's important because it helps students mark their own progress year to year and learn what strengths they have or what areas they might need to grow in, and help them also use that information to find potential scholarships that they might use in college. It also can be used to help them find a career or a college major that they might find an interest in. I recommend that they visit the College Board website and look at all of their practice materials. They can do practice SATs online right now through Khan Academy, I believe. They have those materials. They can also just make sure that they're keeping up in their classes now. You know, the PSAT is meant to measure what kind of academic progress you have made thus far in school. So you can do outside prep as well, but it's also important to make sure that you're focusing first on school, and I think that will help quite a lot.
While many of our RUHS Seahawks are yet to determine what path they wish to follow after high school, the PSAT is yet another stepping stone to help students along the way. Senior Maddie Langa is well versed in taking the PSAT and shares how trial and error is simply a means to students' academic growth.
To prepare for the PSAT, I was kind of already preparing for the actual SAT because I was going to take it that November. I would buy practice books, and I did 3 prep classes to try and see the skills and what I should learn to work on. I found that people trying to explain the strategies to you doesn't really help. You just kind of have to try it, fail at it, and then figure out why you keep on failing, and then learn from that. I think it's beneficial to take the PSAT because it can give you scholarships. I know high-scoring ones get National Merit Scholar. I have an older sibling who's going to USC on a full ride because they got that National Merit Scholarship, and it's just your PSAT scores.
I did take the PSAT in high school. I only took it my junior year, I recall, and I wished that I had had more opportunities to practice before taking it my junior year when it really kind of counts for the National Merit Scholarship. But I do think that it was helpful for preparing me for the SAT.
Whether you're taking the exam by choice or your parents simply refuse to let you opt out before last Friday's deadline, there are some important changes coming to RUHS that students should be aware of before taking their PSAT.
It's going to be different. It's not going to be on paper anymore. This is the first year that they are offering it digitally, so we'll be getting a lot of information out about that soon. But at the very least, they should expect to have a charged Chromebook ready to go. They should expect to get a good night's sleep the night before, eat a good hearty breakfast so that you're feeling prepared, and you should expect to hopefully enjoy the experience. I know that tests are not always the most fun, but enjoy what you will learn about yourself on the other side of it.
For RUTV, I'm Grace Carroll.
What an amazing opportunity, and good luck to our Seahawks on the PSAT. Speaking of tests, let's have Jamie and Olive take it away with the competitions athletes had this week.
Welcome back to RUTV Sports. I'm Jamie Dynas.
And I'm Olive Rowe, and we are your other sports anchors for this year.
Starting off the week, girls tennis took home another win in their third match of the season against Long Beach Poly. Varsity finished with a score of 16-2 and JV with a score of 18-0. Great job, girls, and keep up the good work.
Football had their first away game last Friday night against Torrance. Our boys took the lead with senior Nate Stuyvesant scoring an early touchdown within the first few minutes. Torrance ended up tying the game by halftime, but of course, in true Redondo fashion, the boys clutched up and finished out the game with a 24-14 win, continuing our clean record of 2-0.
They play their next away game tonight at 7 against Huntington, so make sure to show up and support by dressing up in tonight's theme, Western.
On Tuesday, boys water polo faced off against Long Beach Poly in their second home game of the season. They put up a tough fight with captains Brendan Beiserman, Derek Schaefer, and player Sasha Lukmanov as our leading goal scorers, while goalie Declan Goldstein had an outstanding game with many great blocks. But unfortunately, they did end up falling short and losing the game.
Although it's not over yet because our boys play next Tuesday as they face off against Gundo, so come down to the pool to support our Seahawks.
Girls flag football played their first game against Maya Angelou last Thursday. Redondo completely dominated with a score of 42-0, taking home the win and starting off their season on a very positive note. Keep it up, guys.
Girls volleyball played last Thursday against Torrey Pines. They put up a great fight, stretching the match out to 5 sets, but sadly ended up losing with a score of 12-15. They play next Tuesday at home against Samo High, so come and show some support for our girls.
Cross country participated in a 2-mile race at the Saddleback Cup this past Friday. Senior Kyle Wynn placed in the top 10 and ran a 9:38.6, which was only 0.3 seconds away from a new school record.
Senior Lila Fidio also had a great race with a new school record of 11:18.1 for 2 miles. Both our varsity boys and girls placed third overall.
Great job to all of our athletes this week.
Keep up the great work and go Seahawks!
Congrats to all our teams for a successful second week. Good luck to all our Seahawks taking the PSAT. It sounds like such an amazing opportunity. Speaking of which, seniors don't miss the chance to purchase your senior sticker for access and discounts to all senior events for the class of 2024. Be sure to stop by the ASB Finance office and pick up one for just $50.
Seahawks, it's time to dance the night away at this year's Night at the Disco Homecoming Dance on September 30th. Don't miss your chance to purchase your tickets from the ASB Finance office or website during today's flash sale.
Also, permissions forms for the off-grounds pass stickers are now available at the RUHS reception desk in the front office. All students must have a sticker on their student ID to leave campus starting Monday, September 11th. So be sure to pick one up and check your student email for which day you can return the form.
The CFSL Honor Roll registration will be open until September 13th. Students in grades 10 through 12 who qualify and want to join should fill out an application and bring it along with their June report card to be stamped in room 706 during lunch. Students will then go to the ASB Finance office with $5 to complete the registration.
If interested in topics such as history of computers, music, from sci-fi films, science fiction, literature, and neuroscience, then the Academic Decathlon team is for you. Contact your counselor if you're interested in joining.
Finally, our very own RUTV is looking for fresh ideas to showcase in the broadcast this year. So if you have a school-appropriate story suggestion, scan the QR code and leave us your thoughts. And love from hear from you.
Well, Seahawks, that's all for this week's broadcast. I'm Eleni Walkwo.
And I'm Sian Lewis. Have a great weekend and remember to
Keep on soaring, Seahawks.